and we are going to focus more on the delivery workflow. So from your workflow homepage, at the bottom part of the screen, you can see that we have 5 tabs. And just after the workflow, there's a tab named tasks, and the number of pending tasks are indicated in red. So like for my case, you can see I have 9 pending tasks. So you can always know the number of pending tasks that you have by looking at that icon in red. So the delivery workflow can only be accessed from the tasks. So the first thing you need to do is just but click on the tab for tasks, and a list of pending tasks will be displayed, as you can see. Then for each and every task, you can see there's a order for, then the name of the customer and the expected delivery date. So you have to identify the customer that you are making the order for, okay, as you can see. Then once you have identified your customer, you have to click on that task. For instance, I'm going with the first one, so you click on it and it will open for you the workflow. Okay, so on the workflow, we have questions that have stars in red to indicate that these are mandatory questions and must be filled before you are able to submit your workflow or to make your submission. So the beauty also of the beauty of this also is that you can be able to see the expected delivery date, and you can see the customer details. So in case maybe you have found yourself on the wrong customer, you could always go back to the tasks and select the proper one. So with that in mind, let us proceed on with the filling our questions. The first part is the products delivered. So here you just have to click on the edit icon and it will open for you a list. It will open for you different SKUs under different categories, and all the products that were ordered by the customer will always have an X right beside it. Like you can see, for instance, the 10-liter water bottle, it was selected and the customer ordered 10. So in case you delivered the whole 10 bottles, you just have to click inside the box and click on the tick right beside it. But in case you delivered less than 10 bottles, then you'd indicate the number of bottles you delivered. So for instance, maybe I delivered 9, but the customer ordered 10, so I say 9. Then you click on that tick and then you scroll to through the different SKUs to see if there's any other order the customer had made. But in case you delivered more different more products other than what the customers ordered, and they maybe bought it, then you can always indicate the number that maybe you delivered to the customer. Let's say, for instance, 20-liter water bottle with the tap. Just enter the number there. Let's say 5, because sometimes there might be a situation where the customer forgot to place an order for maybe a specific SKU, and when you're delivering, they asked you if you had, and if you have, of course, you'll be able to sell it to them. So once you're done with the category for water refills, then you could go to the next for water new bottles, see what was ordered by the customer, indicate the number that you delivered. For instance, if they ordered 10 and you delivered 10, just click inside and say click on the tick. In case you sold any other thing, please indicate it there, the quantity you delivered to the customer. After you're done, you go to the next. You can see always what was ordered by the customer has and some sort of an X, and it's auto selected. So if you delivered the exact number, then just click inside the box and click on the tick right next to it. But in case you order, maybe the customer ordered 10 and maybe you delivered 12, maybe you wanted 2 more, you could always edit it and click on the tick right next to it. Once you're done, click on validate, and you'll be able to see the total number of SKUs you've delivered and the total number of values you delivered in terms of Ugandan shillings. Then you proceed on to the next question on whether the customer returned all the bottles. This depends on the nature of your order. If in case you had to collect the bottles, then indicate whether all the bottles were returned or not. So I'll go with maybe no. Then indicate how many bottles were not returned, fill in the number of bottles not returned. Let's say just the 10-liter water bottle, there was one pending. Once you're done indicating the number of bottles not returned, click on validate and proceed on to the next question, which is asking about the delivery fee. And indicate the amount you charge as a delivery fee to the customer. Let's say 2,000. Then move on to the next question, which is asking about the payment type. Indicate how payment the customer paid you. Let's go with mobile money, so that you'll see that in case it's a mobile money, you have to indicate the transaction details. Then go to the next question. If you wanted to give a customer a discount, yes or no. Let's go with yes. Then indicate the amount of discount you gave to the customer. Okay, once you're done, click on the tick to capture it. Then you move to the next question, which is asking about the total amount paid by the customer. So in case the customer paid the entire amount, please indicate it. But in case maybe the customer was short of a few maybe cash, so just indicate the amount paid. For instance, let's say the customer paid 350,000 instead of 369,000. So enter 350,000 and click on that tick. Once you're done, now you can see it's showing the total number amount to be paid, amount paid by the customer, and the balance. So once you have captured all that information, you've delivered your goods, you can now click on submit at the bottom part of your screen, and you can see that the task is now completed. You can move on to the next task or delivery and repeat the same process. Thank you.